Hey guys, this is Camfrey15 and I am back at it with another video for you guys. And I am back with another Dragon Quest episode review for you guys. And man, first things first, can I just say this? Can I just say this? What a great day today. What a great day today. You know, we got the Dragon Quest episode today, which was amazing, my god. Probably best, hands down, up to this point, best animation for a fight scene, best fight I've seen out of Dragon Quest this far. Resident Evil 8 Village came out, and yes, I am playing it on the channel. So if you guys want a little bit more Camfrey15 content today, or tonight, or whenever you've seen this, and you want to get my thoughts and see my playthrough of Resident Evil 8 Village, you want to see me get scared, and also see me get seduced by the big lady in white and her lovely daughters. Yes, her blood-sucking daughters. Go check those out. I'll probably link the playlist at the end of the video or something like that, or maybe I'll put part one thing, so check that out too. I might actually, well, I don't know unless till it gets confirmed. I might talk about this. Dragon Ball Super is coming back by next year, apparently, because Toei of Europe leaked it on their page that we're getting a new Dragon Ball Super movie, so Dragon Ball Super fans can finally rejoice, even though I think Dragon Ball Super is mid-tier, technically. But still, I enjoy Dragon Ball, and we're finally getting Dragon Ball again. Thank God. And again, I guess the Dragon Ball haters have said we would never get it again. I guess they can all say F off. I'm still waiting on that fucking anime to hurry up and get here. But hey, I can be patient for anime. I'll get another movie. I don't know what the movie's gonna be about, but okay. And then also lastly, I guess I don't have to beg for subscribers. Well, beg for subscribers, because guess what? I officially made it to 100 subscribers. So for you guys who are subscribed to the channel, I'm just gonna say this. I'm probably gonna say it for like the next week and a half. Is again, I want to say thank you guys for the support. Thank you for everything. And if you're not subscribed, thanks for the support on the Dragon Quest videos. But again, I don't know why you would not be subscribed to the channel if you like my Dragon Quest content. But again, to people who are subscribed to the channel, thank you for the support. Definitely means a lot to me. I would say in terms of a small channel like mine, 100 subscribers is a pretty big accomplishment. So again, thank you guys for the support, and hopefully we can have even more people who enjoy Dragon Quest and many other animes on this channel come to the channel. But anyways, like I was saying, throughout all the good things I just said today, we got probably a great way to end off the day, and that was Dragon Quest, for Dragon Quest fans obviously. And we got an amazing ass episode. Can I just tell you this? Bruh, I've said it long enough that the animation for Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai has been great, but this animation, oh my god, was probably my favorite. This was probably my favorite animated episode to watch. And this was definitely my favorite fight to watch. I literally feel like I could go back and watch the episode again. I typically don't do that. Typically I just watch a whole running show, and then whenever I feel like I want to rewatch it, I'll rewatch it again. But this episode literally makes me feel like, you know what? I might actually just, before I go to sleep, actually like rewatch this episode again, because it was that good. And if you're a Dragon Quest fan of this show, you should be, again, hands up to Toei, other than I guess the little screw up they did about Dragon Ball Super. I know Toei is probably fucking pissed at the guy who leaked it. That guy must have lost his job who leaked that information about Dragon Ball. But this was a great episode. This was a phenomenal animated episode. The CGI animation was on point. Just the visuals were on point. The aura, oh my goodness, dude. This fight was amazing. This animation was amazing. And that's the one thing I want to get out of the way starting off this video. I'm going to get to the story points, obviously. But I just want to talk about how good this animation was. It was very fluid. It was very clean, very detailed. Man, like, my goodness, again, I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, that usually Toei, when it comes to animating things, they're not the best, but when they really put their hard-earned soul and effort into a series, like as you obviously like this, and then even if you can see what Toei's doing in terms of animating One Piece in the Wano arc, some of the best shit animation we've seen from this company in like damn near a long time. And I hear as a Dragon Ball Super fan, I'm like, we couldn't get this type of fucking animation? What the hell? We only got that animation in the Tournament of Power for like very good, like, which was supposed to be like the top tier episodes, essentially. That's when we got this type of fucking animation. But still, regardless, unlike, I was glad that the last Dragon Ball Super content we got in terms of animation was the fact that we got the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and that animation was god tier. I know, yes. But, you know, Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai, this animation is god tier animation. Every week, Toei has been consistent with how they have the animation looking. Like, there's no slip up. Man, you could say every now and then there's a slip up in the animation, but honestly, I don't talk about animation. Like, I don't care. I just want to get a good show and get a good story with it. I don't care about the animation, but the animation, I was like, oh! Like, you had some shots where you had friggin' Dai taking some shots and Baran taking some shots. I was like, oh, this looks so clean. You could feel it. That's the thing. You could feel it. And it was so great. It was such a great episode to watch, just from just a spectacle, from just sitting back and watching. Like, this is really freaking great. This is fucking great. So yeah. Anyways, I think I speak my piece on how good the animation was and how great this fight was. This fight was amazing. My favorite fight of Dragon Quest up to this point of this series right now. I don't know if none of you guys agree with me, but this fight is amazing. This fight is amazing. Anyways, on this Dragon Quest episode 31, and we start the episode off where we last left off. Obviously, Dai now having the Dragon Crest on his forearm and stuff like that. Now, Hideko says he did this to not be able to be controlled by Baran, and as well as get a greater power and try to become stronger than Baran. And that's why Dai essentially moved it, I guess you can say. They were saying like he did it at will, essentially. Hideko goes on to even say like Dai's aura may be weaker, but when it's focused on a single point, it can end up essentially getting stronger over time and stuff like that. And that's what you see in this episode. You just see Dai just manage, like, literally keeping up with him, like Baran, to the point it's like literally evenly matched. It's going one way, then another way, then one way, then another one. Now we know by the time the episode ends, it's starting to get to the point where Dai's on defensive. We all know he's gonna make his heroic comeback and eventually take the W and stuff like that. And again, like I said, I pointed in my notes, Dai and Baran at that point in the episode were like evenly matched. They were going at it. Like, this fight was literally, honestly, a Dragon Ball Z fight here. If you like Dragon Ball Z, this was what a Dragon Ball Z typical fight was looking like. They had the, you know, you had the flowy hair. They made Dai at some point almost look like he's a Super Saiyan with his flowy hair and stuff like that. You had them freaking doing instant transmissions all over the place because they're using Levy Zoom and stuff like that. It was some good ass shit. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And stuff like that. Now, Hideko says the reason as to why Dai is stronger is because his human will is obviously causing it, and because of his human will essentially fighting for the will of his friends, because obviously Pop died and he's fighting for him, and then as well as his other friends to protect them and stuff like that. His human will is essentially making him stronger, and it's making the Darkling and the Dragon side of him to be essentially moved his full power to his fist at this focus point, and that's why he's stronger, essentially, if that's, I guess, anything to make sense out of. Again, if you guys know that I'm wording it differently, you can always put in the comment section to correct me. I won't get heated at you guys, but we all make mistakes. Anyways, essentially, because of this, it makes Dai essentially have full control of the Dragon Crest, so it's pretty cool to do that. Now, Baran, mid-fight, is pretty shocked to see that Dai's managing to keep up with him and stuff like that. He goes on to the fact to say because he's about to do this attack called like this crest beam, and he says like his crest beam can carve a mountain. Now Baran fires the attack, but Dai essentially just like boom, just throws it like it's or hits it away like it's nothing. Now you get a little offshoot with the king talking about like, oh, the Dragon King, Dragon Knight's wills. We'll see who's gonna be the more powerful one and stuff like that. Who will have more belief? Essentially, that's kind of what he just said. So nothing much to speak on and stuff like that. Now, Hinako essentially doesn't want Baran or Dai to piss off Baran any more longer. But hey, I'm sorry, Hinako, but that's a typical shonen trope. When the main character essentially is showing up the main bad guy, of course the main bad guy is gonna get pissed only to get even more powerful. So yeah, now Leona was talking to Meryl. Meryl was thinking about healing her, as well as Pop. But what happens is Leona tells Meryl, look, go heal Hinako and go heal Crocodile. I have a spell I want to try out to try to, I guess, revive Pop and stuff like that. We find out later on in the episode. Now, Baran, coming back to the fight, is using a Dorura, and Dai jumps in the air, but when it looks like it hits him, Dai actually uses Zoom at the last second to dodge the attack in a very close call. Now, then what happens is Baran's charging up to try to do it again. Dai jumps into the air because he knows, look, if this fires off the ground, everybody else is going to die. So I can't let that happen. This time he levitates, essentially using Levy Zoom, and essentially he plans on blocking the attack. And this is when we get like probably one of the most coolest scenes from Dai in this series, when essentially I guess you can say, he kind of accepts who he is as a and what I mean is he's a Dragonite and stuff like that. And yeah, he's essentially accepting who he is. Yeah, he's human and all, and he considers himself as human. But I like the fact how he said in the speech, like, I am a Dragonite, dragon, I need your power and stuff like that. It was honestly similar to like, to me, I know I'm giving a lot of Dragon Ball references, but it's like when Goku finally, like, I guess you can say, acknowledged the fact that he's a Saiyan, and he just is like, you know what, I'm a Saiyan, so what? Yeah, maybe those Saiyans in the past did bad things, but yes, I'm a different Saiyan compared to the rest. So it was something like that I felt like, you know, it was when Goku finally accepted his Saiyan heritage and stuff like that. And anyways, so doing this, calling upon his Dragonite powers, Jaya manages to unlock his Draconic Aura, and essentially he manages to block the attack. And it's funny because you get the typical evil thing where Baron's like, I did it, and then he's just like, Now, it looks like Dai's gonna obviously try to finish him off with an Avant Strash, but the blade Leona gave him essentially breaks and turns into shambles, into nothingness. Essentially, we find out from Baran, he's like, well, when you charge all your Draconic Aura up and you're like at max power with it, simple weapons essentially will just break down because they're too weak and they can't handle that amount of pressure from your aura. But unlike my weapon, which is a demon blade, it can essentially withstand the Draconic Aura's pressure, essentially. And that's when kind of Dai is put on, I guess you say, the defenses, because that's when Barrett starts attacking him with his sword, and he's got on the point where Dai's on his defenses because he has no weapons to use. His blade Leona gave him doesn't work no more because it broke down. So that kind of sucks. I wonder if Leona's gonna give him another one, but who knows? And stuff like that. Now, speaking of Leona, Leona is trying to use this spell to try to revive Pop, because she does say in the episode that his heart has stopped, so essentially kind of confirming that he is dead. So yeah, now the spell she's using on Pop to try to revive him is a spell called Zine, which essentially is, like I said, a revive spell. So yeah, like I guess the Pokemon item revive and stuff like that. Yeah, but the only problem is, unlike guaranteed chance of reviving, this actually has a less than 50% chance of this spell has a less than 50% chance of working, and it's really up to how strong the mage or the user like magic power is. Like, essentially it's based on how strong Leon is and I guess the will she has to do it and stuff like that. Now, obviously, we know Pop is going to definitely come out of this alive. If there was no adaptation to follow off on, yes, it would probably be more interesting. Is Pop going to come back? Is he going to stay dead? It's stuff like that. But we all know Pop's going to be back alive. It's just going to be a matter of time. They're just going to keep that suspense, going on and stuff. But hey, the episode kind of ends off with Nichols telling Crocodile he has a plan to help Die because, listen, Die's gonna die if we don't come with this plan. So obviously there's gonna be some team up going on, and it seems like next week will be the finale to this Baran arc. Because I think the episode title for next week is like The Fall of a Father or something like that. And I'm like, oh, well, that means the end of this arc is coming to a close by either next week or the week, excuse me, the week after. But a really good episode. Again, this episode honestly is my favorite Dragon Quest episode of Die episode. Like literally, I know I haven't said that in quite a while. But this was one of my favorite episodes of Dragon Quest Adventure of Die. So yeah. That's it. So well, first things first, I should have said this at the start of the video. Obviously you're wondering, hold on, what about your co-host? Did you kick him out to the curb with these episode reviews or something like that now? No, again, just like last week, I actually did this time. I didn't have to wait on him, and that's why you guys are getting this video up probably late Friday night. But I called him like yesterday, and he told my boy, the Red Wolf, my friend Denzel, told me he was gonna go back again to Mexico for this weekend, so he couldn't join for episode reviews this weekend. Hopefully he's back by next week, but again, there's no guarantees. Listen, he was obviously, we know it's Mother's Day weekend, so that's mostly a portion. And if you guys want to know his background information, the only reason the reasons why he goes to Japan, not Japan, I wish he did, but the reason why he goes to Mexico is mostly for special holidays and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why he couldn't join us. He's not also going to be on the My Hero Academia episode review tomorrow as well. But I did talk to him again starting the week when he finally got back, and he did say, and I guess I'll say it to you guys, he did like last week's Dragon Quest episode of how crazy and insane it was. And I just can't wait to hear his thoughts on this week's episode of Dragon Quest. But again, I should have brought this up earlier in the video, but that's the reason why he's gone again. So if you guys watch any of my other content, which is really only my My Hero Academia episode reviews, he's not going to be on there as well. But hey, he should be back by next week. So obviously, you'll get his thoughts by next week. But again, if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode. Was this your favorite episode of Dragon Quest of Die? What did you think of the animation in this episode? And was this your favorite fight up to this point? Again, strictly stay in terms of where the anime is at. Do not go far ahead in terms of what fight is your favorite if you've read the manga and stuff like that. So yeah, and then hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Dragon Quest content, as well as if you're not subscribed and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get it for guys. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night when checking out this video, and hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. Till then guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.